Is this Jaylen Brown's team? Well, it definitely looks like it. Celtics win 107-89, and I just gotta say, I think it's already over. If Kristaps Porzingis keeps playing the way he's playing, I said Boston is 6. This might be even a Boston in 5 situation. Jaylen Brown came in with 22 points. It just looks like the offense is revolving around him. I know that Kristaps Porzingis had a great start on this one, but I just think that he's just killing the second unit. I think that's just what that was. I like that Joe Mazzulla is having him come off the bench. I think they should stick with this for the rest of the NBA Finals. Derek White, serviceable role player. He was out there killing. Al Horford making open threes. And they all did this while Jason Tatum didn't have his best game. I said it in a recent podcast episode. If you want to go check that out, I said that it's going to come down to the role players in this one. I still think that the combination of Tatum and Brown is a better duo than Kyrie and Luka, especially because I think Kyrie's the fourth best player in that situation. And on the Dallas Mavericks side, Luka Doncic, I think that he did all he could in this one. He had 30 points and 10 rebounds. He's going to have to carry this team offensively if they're going to want to have a fighting chance in this series. I think the difference is experience at this point. I think that we're seeing it right now. Derek White has been in this position. Al Horford's been in this position. Drew Holiday is now on the team, and he has championship experience. And we're seeing all of that combined with, of course, the early experience from Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. We're seeing that it's all coming together, and I think that, again, I'm going to say it again, I think it's meant to be. I said Celtics is 6. The way they're playing right now, if they dominate the way they were, I think they're just too big at the end of the day for this team. Derek Lively was in foul trouble. I think he had 5 after 3 quarters. PJ Washington was not hitting his open threes, and that definitely has to be a key if they're going to be in the series in any way, shape, or form. I'm confused about the early Jaden Hardy minutes. I know that he played okay in the last series, but I was kind of surprised to see him early out there. Maxi Kleba, he's not doing anything offensively other than just being a body to space the floor out for Luka and Kyrie. Kyrie just had 12 points. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If they're going to win anything, he's going to have to hoop, especially against a team like the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are just really deep, and even if their top 2 guys had an off night, I think that Derek White, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, they're more than capable of putting up 20 points or just, picking up the load that maybe the 2 stars might have dropped. And so that's kind of what I've seen out there on the floor. Again, just the rebounding, the size, the strength of the Boston Celtics, the depth. I think that's just, we're seeing it right now. Early Jaden Hardy minutes, yikes. And I would rather, at this point, let's try something new. I saw Tim Hardaway out there. It's kind of hard to throw a guy out there when he hasn't played in 2 series. One other thing that was very noticeable is we didn't see a lot of lobs in this one. Daniel Gafford was very quiet in this. The difference between the role players, they need Luka and Kyrie to give them the ball on the Mavs side. The role players on the Boston Celtics, they can go get their own shot, and we've seen it tonight. Derek White, Drew Holiday. Honestly, for this game, we got to say Jason Tatum was looking like a role player in this one. It was the JB and KP show today, and I think that the X factor is KP, and we've seen it. I don't know if he'll have another 18-point half like that, but if he averages 20, I don't see why these guys don't have a chance to even sweep, let alone win a championship. Luka is going to have to backpack these boys. Kyrie, 12 points. That's not, we can't do that. This is the finals now. We cannot afford stinkers from Kyrie Irving. Those top 2 players, Luka and Kyrie, they are way above all the other role players. The role players, they need them to thrive, because if they don't thrive, it's over. JB and JT, one of them could have an off night. As we saw, it was JT tonight. It could be JB the next game, but then we see KP step up. Derek White is doing his thing. Drew Holiday making the right plays out there. Al Horford spacing the floor, making the open threes. It's just, I think the role players is really the true difference in this one, and that's why the Boston Celtics will win. I'm going to keep you guys updated on more reactions of what I saw out there on the floor. I'm back. I took a little hiatus, but make sure you like and subscribe. We do talk in depth in the last episode of our podcast, Layup Lounge, me and my bro Wayne. We talk about what each team needs to do in order to win. We talk about who we got in this series because I know even though Boston won, it's not too early or it's not too late, rather, to make a prediction. But yeah, final thoughts. The Dallas Mavericks are cooked. I know it's only one game, but and they had a chance to come back. I mean, that third quarter, they had a very strong third quarter, but at the end of the day, the Celtics are just too deep, man. It's just what it is. And for all those people that are telling me that Jaylen Brown isn't better than Kyrie Irving, he's better than Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry to tell all you Kyrie Irving fans, he's better than Kyrie Irving at this point of his career. Not to say that he's better all the time. He's not better all the time, but right now, it's not a crazy thing to say. So, with that being said, I'm your host, Roman. Shout out to my dog, Wayne, holding it down. We out.